One thing the horn doesn't like is extreme cold or extreme heat. It affects the way the instrument blows, and it particularly affects the pitch. We can go either very, very flat or very sharp. And I once, years ago, played a B minor mass. Luckily, this was in rehearsal. We were in an old, beautiful stone church, and it had heating vents in the floor where the orchestra was seated. And I didn't know that I was sitting right over a heating vent. So most of the orchestra was pretty chilly in the room, being an old church. But I had this warm air coming up on my horn bell. And when I first started playing the one aria that features the horn, I was about a half step sharp to the orchestra because my horn was so hot and everybody else's instruments were so cold. So for the concert, I made sure to bring in a rug, and I covered up the heating vent so at least I would be at the same temperature as everybody else. As far as maintenance, we have an ongoing tug of war between grease and oil. We need grease for our slides so that they'll move smoothly, but we need oil in the keys, in the valves, so that they'll move really, really fast. Unfortunately, the oil dissolves the grease, and the grease mucks up the oil, makes it thicker. So we end up with not enough grease on the slides and too much gummy inside the valves. So it's always a balancing act. We're constantly having to add one or the other so that the valves will move nice and quickly, and the slides will go nice and slow and smooth. So it's, like I say, it's a constant struggle between the grease and the oil.